today we will start the remaining part of our PHP 2, I think, na? PHP 2.
Ah,
Two things
PHP2.
we have to complete. One is your, I think, cookie
Regular
and
expression.
regular expression. Okay.
Cookies also yesterday we
I just
just
told cookie.
what is
Maybe we
cookie was
can
being discussed.
take a little program to see what
Okay.
is cookie is actually.
Okay, okay.
How to check second semester exam result? चलो देखो कि सेकेंड सेमेस्टर एग्जाम रिजल्ट अभी पूछ रहे हैं. They actually do not follow the LMS
Protocols.
like us. Means they should have. In fact,
Correct.
LMS is the only thing that you have in your hand
Uh,
in this type of course.
Interaction.
Okay,
Yes.
so if you are not familiar with the LMS, then it is not like that. Only to enroll myself in a course and getting certificate. Maybe for some cases, for some person, it is
It is
all
for
right. It
okay.
is okay. The
Not for
certificate is just a
everybody.
piece of paper. Then,
Oh, power went off here.
mm,
Don't know how long
huh? Sorry.
this power went off here. Don't know how
Okay.
long it will run today.
पावर ऑफ होते हैं उधर.
पावर से इतने दिन नहीं थे. अभी चालू हुआ है. आज ही गया है.
अच्छा. पता नहीं कब इधर हो जाता है. मतलब यहाँ पे तो ऐसे टच पावर इज वेरी स्टेबल in our areas, especially in Kolkata. It's lot of improvement. Demo PHP 7. We are creating another folder today. Demo PHP 8. Okay. After that, we will move into that MySQL part.
Hmm.
Okay, so close the folder and add the current folder to VS Code.
Only 1 minute, sorry. Only one
Sure.
minute.
Okay, so here we are going to add a file,
Hmm.
say demo cookie.
Hmm. Okay.
Demo cookie, COOKIE, cookie. Now, what is a cookie? I told you yesterday that cookie is a small piece of information that the server wants to keep in your machine. Okay, so later when you visit the same site, the server program may find that cookies in your machine. From that information, it will gather some data, maybe your likings, maybe your choices while you are browsing the site. Okay, your experiences may be gathered, or any sorts of information that the server party
So,
needs to
wants to.
save, needs to know about your, okay, about its viewer or users. They can
Hmm.
set that kind of information
Hmm.
as a cookie. Okay,
Hmm.
so suppose this is a file. Say this is a file. Okay, h1 inside h1. Sorry, h1 COOKIE. Now in this page, think whenever user or viewer run this page, okay, you want to set some information into his or her machine. Okay, so first run this program.
Mm.
So how to run it? Slash
AMP.
web tip. Okay, I have to start the SAM. Very good. SAM.
Only the Apache server.
We have to start the Apache. Apache service is started. Now inside webtech we have
Localhost.
demo
Webpack. PHP.
php 8. Inside demo php 8 we have demo cookie.php. Okay,
Demo cookie.
we
Mm.
run this file. Okay, demo cookie. Now here if you click you will get this tag cookie. Okay, and here
Mm.
you will find that 0 in use. That means this site means this page is not setting any cookie into your machine. Okay,
Mm.
now we will add some code so that whenever user visit this page, a piece of information will be stored into your machine. So what is the command? You can say function is set cookie. In PHP, you have this function to set a cookie. Okay,
Okay.
there are lots of parameters you can see here. Lots of parameters are there. The parameters inside this square bracket are optional. Only this parameter, this one, string name, is the mandatory parameter. Okay, remaining are the optional parameters. So here we are just giving a cookie name. So name means it's an identifier through which you can identify. Just like in case of session, we gave the session name as user. No, you remember
Mm.
last day.
Yes.
Like
User.
that. Say ID. Say what name I will give. Say demo one. Maybe this is the name of our cookie, and that is all. You do not have to write anything else. The cookie will be set. Okay,
Okay.
like that. Obviously, we can set other information with that cookie, but let's run it first. See, I am refreshing it. See here, till now cookie is 0. I am refreshing it, and again, in case cookie in content, there is no content. Set cookie. Okay, just give some value. Some value.
Okay.
Say this is demo cookie. Okay. Now let's run. Okay, fine. We did a mistake. We write that just like we should put it inside the PHP tag now. This is a PHP command. PHP. That's all. Okay. Got it.
Okay. Mm.
Okay. Now run it. You will see. See here. Till now there is no cookie. Cookie
Zero
0 in
cookies.
use. Refresh it. You get 1 in use. See, there is one cookie. You can see it.
Mm.
If you
Yes.
click it, you will get that there is one cookie under this. This is cookie.
Demo.
This is demo cookie. And what is the value? See, if you click on this, you can get the content. See here, this is the content. Okay.
Okay.
You can remove the cookie from here. This is a browser facility. You can remove cookies. Means you do not like that this site is going to store any information into your computer, so you can remove it.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you refresh, means revisit,
It will come
it
again.
will come again. Okay, so this is your basically cookies. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
what I was showing, if I remove this one, if I remove this one, even that is enough to store a cookie. See here, first let me remove this cookie from here. Done. See, you do not have any cookie here, na? Zero
Mm.
cookie. Now, if you
Mm.
refresh it, you will get one in use. See here,
Oh,
inside local, see demo one. Although you do not have any content in it, see, content,
mm.
deleted content, nothing. Got it? But if you
Okay.
want, you can set a content. Obviously, you want to
Sector.
set contents here. Say maybe some
Mm.
username or say like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Say some code, specific
Mm-hmm.
code, hidden code you want to set. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the way how you can set a cookie. Cookie is a small piece of information that
Mm.
the server program can put inside your
So in
system. Okay.
system.
So here in your program, in your HTML, you can use that means value. Okay.
Mm.
You can get those value at the server end. You can
Mm.
use that value anywhere you want. Those cookies are set inside a array, a super global array, C double O cookie, like that. It's just like session.
Mm-hmm.
Just you have to give the name of the cookie. One. Okay. Suppose you want to
Mm-hmm.
print the cookie name and value. So inside
Mm.
PHP, this is cookie demo one. I am writing like that. PHP echo cookie name is demo one, value equal to
Dollar.
this
Cook.
one.
Mm.
Got it? So you can
Mm.
this is the use of the cookie. You can use it. In the same way,
Okay.
you can set multiple cookies like that.
Mm.
Two maybe in so make it two and this is two. So give a break. That's all. Now run it. See initially you will have one in use, na? Now if we
Mm. Now
refresh it,
2 in
there is undefined array key
warning.
demo one. What was that? Oh, dollar underscore
Key.
cookie.
Key demo 2.
And I made any mistake. Echo
Ah,
cookie one.
demo 2. No.
See, there are two cookies in use. You will get cookies demo one and demo two. Inside demo one, you get this value. Inside demo two, you get Jain University, right? Everything is okay.
Yes. Everything
Then
is
what is
okay.
the warning all about? Undefined array key.
Yes. Dot
Demo one.
something it is missing. That dollar one what we have given. While getting that array.
No.
No. It's dot cookie demo 2 only it is there.
Echo dollar cookie
In
demo one. Okay. Just debug it.
PHP.
We are printing the whole array. Just see here. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Cookie. We are trying to print the whole array. Okay. Just forget
Hmm.
this thing. We are
Okay.
debugging. We are printing the whole array. This is an array, na?
Cookie array,
Hmm. So
global
we
array.
would like to print the whole array. Let's see
Hmm.
what it prints. See here. It is printing demo 1 and demo
Value with
2.
1, 2, 3, 4, demo 2.
Okay, so there is no problem. You have demo 1 and demo 2 keys in the array. Then why it is not taking? What is the problem? Cookie inside demo 1 and demo 2. No, it should not be written like that. Will give again an error. Oh my
Hmm.
god, demo 1 should not be written like that. What is it? Just a minute.
Mhm.
This is demo 1. Copy it and place it here. Demo 1. Fine. It is also demo 2. Okay. If I write like that, $cname is equal to demo 1. Okay. Then if I pass the
Rename the
variable
variable CNAME.
$cname, then what will happen? Say cname.
We're getting, yeah.
Now you are getting
Uh,
demo 2. For demo 2, you are not getting. Is there any error
hmm.
it is showing? No, it is not showing. So just comment it out. Okay. Now again refresh it. See here it is showing. You do not have
Values
to
are showing.
write this. This is well and good. Demo 1. Okay. You are trying to
Hmm.
access an array element. So there is
Hmm.
no confusion. See here. Okay.
What? The other time it did not show.
It can only happen because the browser was not setting the cookie in behind.
Okay.
Okay. Just delete it and then again run it. Localhost slash what was the webtech inside webtech
Demo,
php 8.
demo
This
it.
is demo cookie. See, you are getting the values.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is simple. Means cookie is an array. Inside that array you have two keys. As we
Hmm.
set two cookies, okay, so we have given two names. One is your demo 1 and another is your demo 2. So we would like to store these two data against these names. So and we
Hmm.
can access whenever we require, we can access these data like that. Okay. So there
Okay.
is no confusion in it. So that is how we store some piece of information into the client machine itself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that is your cookie, and that cookie will help the
To
site
fetch
or
certain
browsing.
information.
Okay,
Mm.
to enhance the browsing experience for the client or the viewers, we
Mm.
use cookies. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So cookies and session we have completed.
Completed.
Now we should learn something called regex or regular expression. It is regular expression. Regular expression. Now, what is basically regular expression? Do you have ever heard the term regular expression? Preg match is the
Mm-hmm.
function using
Yes.
which regex. Regex is basically string matching,
Okay.
means pattern matching. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just like you remember,
Match with
suppose an
question mark.
HTML form is there. Okay, and you have to enter an email address over there. Okay,
Mm.
so you know an email address have a specific format.
Yes.
Okay, now suppose if user enter, just a minute. Suppose user enter some invalid format in your
Email
email,
format.
say invalid some, he is starting like that at the rate sk, okay, dot, at the rate something like that, some invalid format which is not acceptable in case of a email. Okay, then but if you take this string, this is obviously a string na, when you take
Mm.
this thing in a variable, so that will be a string, right?
Yes.
Now what your job will be to store this email address in the database, right? So if you store this string as an email address, so it is not okay, it is not right. Okay, so before
Mm.
storing it into the database, you must check whether
It has to
user
be checked
enter
that
the email address
in the
correctly
correct
or not.
format or not.
So
Mm.
it is same for any other inputs. Okay, it depends upon the requirement of your application. Okay, suppose
Mm.
in case of username, you are not means your application, you decide that in case of in case of username, you do not accept any underscore or any special symbol.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so this is a rule. That rule need to be
Yes.
applied. Means
Mm.
you have to check, you have to use
Mm.
a logic which will check whether the user
Whether the
input
user has
matches
entered
your business rule, your
required.
logic, your requirement,
Mm.
and if the rule passes, then only you can save it to the database. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
so this thing can be done in multiple ways. By using, in the simplest format, you can use pure logic, okay, to check.
Mm-hmm.
So you need lots of string operations for that. You have to traverse the string, you know how to check a string whether the
Yes.
string meets a certain condition or not. So
Characters not.
that way you
Mm.
can check the whole string, whole user input.
Mm.
But the most convenient way to use to do this thing, this sort of thing, is regex.
Mm-hmm.
Regular expressions. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
uh, compilation part is behind that. Okay, regex is
Mm-hmm.
basically a pattern string, okay,
Mm.
which you define for your input. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what that mean? Suppose you define a pattern here.
Mm.
This is a string. This
Mm.
I will call a regex string. This is my regex. In an
Mm.
application, I can have multiple regex. Means one for email address checking, one for username checking, one for phone number checking. I can have
Mm-hmm.
multiple regular expressions.
Registers.
Okay, so this is a
Mm.
regular expressions to check email address, whether the email address
Mm.
is right or wrong. Okay.
Hmm.
Now PHP has a function called your preg match.
Hmm.
So using that function means
Hmm.
in every language they have their own function. Okay. So
Okay.
PHP has something called preg match. Okay.
Hmm.
Inside that preg match, if you send this regex, this regex along with the string that you want to check. Okay.
Hmm.
So it will return either 1 or
Or
0 or false.
zero.
Okay.
Hmm.
Means if this string matches this
Hmm.
pattern defined by you.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
This pattern is defined by you. If this string matches the pattern defined by you, so it will return 1.
Written one.
Yes.
Hmm.
Otherwise it will return 0. So you can
Hmm.
easily put this thing inside an if to check
Hmm.
whether your
Whether
string
user has
user
entered.
user, user input string matches your pattern. Okay.
Okay.
Now the concept is clear. What is called regex
Yes.
or regular expression. Okay.
Expressions. Yes. Clear.
Regex is stands for
Regular
regular
expression.
expression. Regular expression. This regex. Somebody says like that regex. I
Hmm.
usually tell you that regex, regular expression. Okay.
Okay.
Now the remaining thing is how to write a regular expression. There are lots of
Hmm.
things, very complex regular expressions can be written. Okay.
Hmm.
But in simplest form, you can write a regular expression. I hope we will have simple type of regular expression. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Just write, uh, create another program for that. So demo regex PHP. And I'm sure there will be one or two questions in every segment, maybe in CA1, CA2, CA3, final. At least two questions will be there from regex. It is very important and it is very
Okay.
uh, means very क्या बोले
Guaranteed question.
हाँ this topic is very much welcome for the paper setters. Okay,
Okay.
they like that this part regular expression. So whole is your PHP. Inside PHP we are taking a string, say str, say taking a string like say Jane University. Okay, simple, keep it simple. And we will use our dollar regex equal to, this will be our string pattern. Okay, and echo, or directly we can use if reg match, inside that dollar regex comma dollar str. If it is equal to 1, then we will say echo match, else we will say echo match. Tell me till now if it is
No.
okay.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So how to write a regular expression? Okay. See, initially, if you want that I will match Jain University, I will match Jain University. So you have to write like that. Jain University. This is the pattern.
Okay.
Just save it and just run it first. Demo regex. See what you are getting? Match.
Matched.
Okay. Now we are changing. Suppose in our string we have Jain University. I changed Y to
So I.
I. Okay. Now save it and run it. Not matched. You got the idea, na? Did you get the idea?
Yes. Yes, 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 I got it.
Suppose I put say
A small.
Jain University like that. Okay.
It is case sensitive also, no?
Uh, it is case sensitive. I'm telling you.
Hmm.
Say I alter Jain like that. Okay.
Hmm.
Z. So again it is not match, right?
Yes.
Suppose I put J and run it. It will match. Okay. Now if you put small u, what will
Hmm.
happen? Paste it.
Should not be matched.
Not matched. But your spelling is okay, right? Now if you want to make this string as case insensitive, so you have to
Hmm.
put a I here. So this I will
Okay.
tell the compiler. Okay. So
Yes.
matching this regular expression,
Yes.
there is a compiler behind it. You can create your own compiler to perform regex type of operation. Okay. That can be of
Hmm.
one source of project also.
Okay.
So building your own regular expressions. Okay. Building a
Okay.
compiler rather. Building a compiler to take your own regular expression. Okay. So if you put an I, so it will tell the compiler that the match will be performed case insensitive way. So it is match. Okay. Although we have put a small
Okay.
u over here, so it is
It is
match.
matching.
But what happen if you remove the space from here? Not match, right? What happen if you put a few more spaces here? Not
Not
match.
matched.
So it will match exactly in the same way we have written here the regular expression. Tell me if it is gettable to you or not.
Yes, yes, I got it.
Got it, no?
Hmm.
And now you can obviously ask me that this simple type of checking we can perform with simple if else. Okay, then what is the use of writing this thing? No, there are many things you can use. Suppose now I am using something, say I am giving this bracket and inside that bracket I am giving something at a hyphen z. Okay,
A to Z. Mm-hmm.
a to z, small letter, and I am just
Mm.
removing this case insensitive. Means it will be
Mm.
case sensitive, obviously a to z. So save it and run. If I run it, then what will be the output? Tell me. Guess. I have
No
not told
match.
you what is the meaning of this one. I just ask you to guess.
I think it is taking the range, but only the small letter. Due to lowercase letter, it might be no match.
Let's check.
Oh, match.
It is matching.
Space also is there, and A to Z is also there. Is it taking only the first letter? Then also it should
No,
not.
it is not taking the first letter. Okay. Whatever be the alphabet, it will match. Okay. Now say if I put some numbers, then what will happen?
No match now.
Now it is saying match. Just a minute. I need to remove this thing out. Save and then see, not matched. Okay,
Okay.
so now remove this one. See, not matched. Okay, now if I convert this to small letter, then what will happen?
Match. No matching.
This will not match. Why? Because
Why?
there is a space between this one. Okay,
Later it took no past means the previous one with when
what we have
capital J was
specified here, it will take only alphabets from A to Z. So if we put a space in between, then space is not declared. Okay. Now again,
last time also it did not give the error. I my doubt was that
what one? Which one?
when J was capital and U was capital, then also there was a space, right?
Yes, there was a space.
But it was taking matched, no?
Initially, I we put that. Just a minute. Which one? Which one?
U is also capital and space was there as it is.
Q is capital and space is there. Then
Space. Only this much was the expression. Regular expression was only this much.
this much.
Mm. See, it has come match. It should not come, no? Two things are there, no? One is space and one is capital letter.
Actually, at that time, it was not taking the regular expression. Okay, you have to remove this thing. Now, this is basically a range. You are providing a range. Okay, actually, you are providing the range here. Got it?
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Now, this is your correct regular expression, and
Okay. Without the slash.
you put a plus. Just a minute. হ্যালো, কি বলতো? এখন নাকি? সকালবেলা বললি তো। 9 PM, না 9 PM তো হবে না আজকে। বোঝো। এই দেখ তুই কি লিখেছিস? দাদা কাল তুমি রাত 9টার সময় ফ্রি থাকবে? না আমি দেখিনি। 9টার সময় দেখেছি। তাহলে কালকে সকালবেলা বসিস যদি থাকিস। ঠিক আছে? 11টা থেকে। হ্যাঁ, 9টার সময় বসতে পারবো। অসুবিধা কোথায়? বা দরকার হলে 8:30টার সময় বসতে পারবো। ঠিক আছে? হুম, হুম, হুম। নো প্রবলেম। ঠিক আছে। হুম। হ্যাঁ, হ্যালো। So giving a plus here, that will tell the repeated character you can enter. So Jain University. Okay. Unknown modifier plus.
Plus.
Why plus is not taking? So maybe plus give here. Just a minute. Not matched. Okay. We just do one thing. we are going to create a regular expression online.
Mm-hmm.
Online, I, will- I would like to show you that how we create regular
Mm-hmm.
expression
Using on.
while we just try to build a regular expression for our application. We just use
Okay.
this site, online regular expression generator. One is 101. This one is popular.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, here you write your own word that you want to check. Okay, like that. Okay, now you are going to create your regular expression here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but before that you should use which regular expression you want. This one is PHP. Okay, you have to
Mm-hmm.
select the language. I can show you in
Okay.
Java also. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Python. Now here for we are creating a regular expression for PHP greater than equal to, I think it is greater than equal to PHP 7.3. So these are the versions, different versions. Okay, okay. Mm, regular expression, say a hyphen z. See what it is saying. Matches a single character present in the list below. A hyphen z matches a single character in the expression below. A single character.
Yes.
So you should place a plus here. Okay. See here. If everything matches successfully, then it will show like that match. Okay. Got it. If everything matches
Yes.
successfully, then it will show like that. Okay. Now,
Mm.
if you put a space here, so your regular expression does not match to the
No
subject
match.
string. Okay.
Mm.
So we have to create a general pattern for that, for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we do that?
Mm-hmm.
See, a hyphen z.
Mm.
See, again, it is saying that your regular expression does not match. Okay, till now, obviously we have not completed. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
inside this one, a to z. See here, it is showing match 1, match 2, match 4, match 6.
Or
It is showing everything is matched.
14 matches.
14 matches.
All the
That
characters
was
are
I written
matched.
over here. So it should show match, but it is not showing
Think
match
that the
here.
forward slash was missing. That what was deleted.
Oh, okay. That can also be short out. See here, from here there will be a button to generate regular expression. Regular expression GM, set regular expression option global. Make, where is that button? Generate regular expression. Okay, I'm just going, leaving this site and going to this site again. The other one.
Okay.
No, 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 not this one. Regular expression. This is the site, I think. Yeah, just 1 minute. For Java,
Okay.
if you have that, say, in university, and I want to match it. Okay, so A to Z. Okay, and say suppose Jain University at the rate. So what you will say at the rate? See, this is match. Okay, at the rate,
Okay.
and then I want to say that something 0 to 9 alphabet will also be there. Say alphabets
Numbers
are
also will
there.
be there.
See, again, this is matching. Okay, and the alphabets will be repeated and the numbers will be repeated as many times. See, plus is there for repetition. Uh, so this is your regular expression.
Okay.
Just a minute.
No problem.
So here, generate regular expression.
Mm.
Can you see any button over here?
Yes,
Generate regular,
GM.
save
GM
regex.
is there.
No, save
GM.
is another thing. Regex editor, yes, library, save regex. No, no, no. Where that button goes?
Explanation. V1 na
Regex
version this
version.
is. All token, general token, reference. Here
Just
the
to,
download, upload or download option is there. This one, na match information.
where? Just two
That
days
option
before
is
I
there, na.
use this editor.
There is something with the folder and up arrow with the match information in the match information corner.
This one?
Export matches.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
this is
not
export
this one.
matches.
There is something.
In this copy icon, what is that
Upload.
copy icon?
Copy that I have already copied. Okay, I have already copied. This is for Java 8 regular
Mm-hmm.
expression, but it will give some. Why it is not showing now? Code
Save and
generator.
share
Okay,
was
sorry,
there.
sorry. Code generator. This one. Okay. So see here. This is the code generator. This is the regular expression they have been created. A complete code will be
From
generated.
okay, okay.
This is the thing that I was trying to find. So in case of our PHP, so if it is PHP 7.3 greater than PHP 7.3, so for PHP 7.3, if we generate the code, see here, this is the regex. Acha. So this way you have to write. So just
And
copy
that's
it,
what only the forward slash was missing there.
the copy it and paste it. That's all.
Mm.
Why plus is there? Okay, it is taking plus m. Okay, no problem. So this is your regular expression to match a string. What type of string? A string like that, Jain University. Okay. I'm
Okay.
replacing the string with it. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, let's check this thing out. Save, match. Why it is printing? Oh, it is printing because of this. See, it is getting matched, printing match.
Mm.
Why it is
Correct.
matching? Because A to
Because A
Z.
to Z
Acha,
letters
if
are
you
there.
remove this M, then what will happen? There is a meaning of M over there.
Okay.
What is the meaning of M? M actually perform multi-line search. means if your string is multi-line, since our string is not multi-line, then we can remove that one also. See, there is no harm. So it is the minimum. Okay. So it tells that your string must have A to Z, okay, and 0 to 9.
Numbers 0 to 9 numbers, and it can be repeated.
It can be
After
repeated.
that, at symbol. After that, the number can be
Yeah,
repeated.
at symbol. So if you remove this at from here, then what will happen?
No match.
Not matched, because this at must be there. This at is not inside this square bracket now, so it is not within any range. So you must have some at the
Hello.
rate somewhere in your string. Okay, got it? Hello.
Okay. Okay.
So what we were talking, that
Regular
this
expression.
this
M.
pattern this pattern is basically matches a string like that. Okay.
Mm.
So this is actually a regular expression. Regular expression. What is regular expression then? Regular expression basically facilitate pattern matching, string pattern matching. Okay.
Okay.
So otherwise, suppose if you want to create a logic to check whether this string contains all alphabets and digits, with that only one single at the rate will be there, then you need to write a means
Code according.
yeah, a long code you have to
Regular
write.
expressions we have to write. Okay.
But with the help of a regular expression you can check it very easily. Okay, so that is
Mm-hmm.
all about regular expressions. Next thing we have, I think we do not have anything in this part. Next we have to move to the which part? Database part, I think.
Okay. Database is the only one
See
which is
here,
left right now.
PHP 1 completed, PHP 2 has completed,
Two.
PHP with
Data.
MySQL. Okay,
Okay.
most important thing, PHP with MySQL means connecting to database.
Database. Okay.
So why we connect to database? What is the necessity of database? Till now we have learned that whatever website or web pages we build, that will be used by our user or viewers, right?
Yes.
So that is your client side. Okay,
Mm.
so
The
we
server
program
side.
in HTML, design with CSS, write some dynamic behavior using JavaScript. Now here user will enter some data, maybe enter some data, or maybe click on some link. We will send those data, okay, to some other program, and that program will reside on server side. Okay, so this data will be processed here. Okay,
Oh. Mm.
if it is required, then this data can be stored inside a database. So just like
Mm.
student registration form, or when you create a
Online applications.
yeah, online applications, or create a mail,
Login
yeah,
details.
register in Facebook or Instagram, okay,
Mm.
book a car, okay, choose the product in Amazon and put an order. Okay, so all those information will be sent from the client part back to the server, and the server after processing will send those data inside the
Back to
server,
client. Mm.
database server. Okay,
Database
this
server.
database
Okay.
server can be of anything. Okay, with
Mm.
PHP, in PHP technology, the most suitable database is MySQL. MySQL, somebody said it, pronounce it like MySQL. Anyway,
SQL.
no way, no problem. So PHP and MySQL. So we have completed learning our PHP part, means PHP how to handle different aspects of
Their web
web
page.
page. We have learned
Mm.
that. Now there is one more thing remains, that is to how to handle
Mm-hmm.
those database related jobs using PHP. Okay,
Okay.
so that you can store the data inside the database using PHP code. You can retrieve the data from the database. You also need to retrieve the data from the database using PHP code. That we have to learn in our next session. Okay. Okay. So for that, what you first need is to just I am deleting this part. You can remember this site regex101.com.
101.com. Yes, I will.
Okay. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to first time we are now enabling this MySQL service. Okay. So to enable this MySQL service, just click on the start button and the MySQL service
Mm.
will be started.
Started. Okay.
If it is not started from here, then don't worry. You can go to your drive. Inside XAMPP, you will find something called MySQL Start. You can double click on this one and the MySQL will be started. Service will be
Okay.
started, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you start the MySQL from there, see this is the GUI version of MySQL, means graphical user interface. There is one more
Okay.
version of MySQL, that is CUI, means that time you
Command
will be
user.
writing commands. You have to remember all the MySQL commands to run it, to manage it through your command prompt. Okay. But if you install XAMPP, you do not have to worry about writing those commands in
User it.
command prompt. So
Mm.
what you have to do, you have to just type localhost and press enter. Remember, just localhost and press enter. You will get this thing.
Mm.
Okay.
Exam.
So here, just point out this one, PHP myadmin.
Mm.
Click on that PHP myadmin part. The database will be open in front of you. See, this is the database. This is
Mm-hmm.
MySQL database. Okay. This is your MySQL database, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, just be familiar with this interface. So what is there? The left hand side, this panel shows you the databases. These are all
Mm.
some default databases you already have,
Mm.
okay, pre-installed. Here you will find your own database. Now from your RDBMS class, you should remember that DBMS is a database management system, right? Your
Yes.
MySQL is a DBMS, means it is a database management system.
System.
Okay. A
Mm.
database management system consists of multiple databases. So DB1, DB2. Say for your one project, you are creating a database, say DB1. For another project, you can create another
DB2.
database. For another project, you can create another database. So in a single MySQL instance, this is a MySQL instance. In a single MySQL instance, you can have multiple databases like that, like that. Okay. So these are the
Okay.
databases. You can have many more databases as
Multiple.
you want. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Okay. Now, if you click, these are the tabs. These are few tabs. Okay. I will explain each and every one. Means what we actually need.
Okay.
So first tab is your databases. So if you click on this tab, so the list of databases will be shown here. Okay.
Shown. Mm.
Means this list, the same list will show here. The databases. So you are getting, this is the list of the databases. Okay. The same thing is showing here also. Right.
Yes.
Okay. I am coming on these tabs later. But initially, what you have to do, you have to, if you remember, from application development point of view, if you want to develop an application which involves a database, then what is your first task? You have to create your database. Huh? First, you have to
Tables.
create a database. Okay.
Mm.
Suppose we want to create a student portal. So, if you want to create a student portal, then obviously you need to create a database. Okay.
Student.
The database will contain the information about many things. Okay. So you have to give a name to the database. Now, what I am saying, you have to conceptualize which application you are going to build. Say, give me one example. Which application you want
Student
to say student management system. Okay.
management system. Mm.
That means you want to manage different students and their operations and their task. Okay. So if your application is student management system, then what will be the name of your database? Tell me.
Student database
No.
or S.
Student database. If you give the name like student database, so that is not suitable, because in a student management system you will have information about students, you will have information about classes, you will have information about faculties, courses. Okay. So if you name the system, if you name the database as student, then what it means? The semantic is not
Management will not
right.
be.
Okay. So in general, a database name,
SMS. Mm.
yes, in general, a database name will be something similar to the system itself, application itself. So we can create a database name SMS, means student management system, say maybe
Mm-hmm.
underscore DB,
Okay.
to signify that this is the database of student management system,
Management system.
like that.
Mm.
Okay. So this type of suffix you can always add. You can add prefix, means DB SMS, or you can give any name. If you give the name as student also, then it will be all right, but the semantic will not be correct. Okay,
Will not be correct.
in
Okay.
the respect of project. Okay, so
Okay.
first task hour is to create a database. So how to create a database? See
Okay.
here. If you click on this tab, you will get this one, create database. Are you
Mm-hmm.
seeing?
Yes, yes,
So
I
write
can
the name.
see.
Say
Write the name of a
S
database. Student
SMS. হ্যাঁ
learning management.
আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ নিয়ে নাও তো একটু রাখো থাক SMS underscore DB. Next, just click on create. See here,
Table name.
in the left hand side you have SMS DB. Okay,
Mm.
so the database has been created.
Mm.
You also follow that here, database SMS DB. Okay,
GB. Mm-hmm.
okay. Now I am just deleting this tab and again I am opening it. So how to open? Localhost, enter.
Localhost.
Here you
Then
have to click on this PHP
PHP
myadmin.
my admin.
See here, initially you do not have anything here. Huh?
Mm.
So now you have list of databases on the left hand side, left panel. So if you want to select
It
this
is
database,
added.
if you want to inside, if you want to go inside this database, then you have to click on this icon, click on this link. So you are now inside the database. So looking here, you will find that okay, I am inside a particular database. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you remember from DBMS, so a database will contain several tables, na?
Yes.
Different tables. In case of Oracle, last semester we created all those tables using queries. So what was the
Yes.
query? Creating a database table, that was create table. Okay.
Yes. Mm.
You can use that query. The SQL part is same, means whatever SQL knowledge you have from the previous semester, that
Mm-hmm.
straightforward you can apply this. SQL knowledge here also. Okay, a little bit of difference is there.
Okay.
You do not have to worry about that part. Okay, you just go and straightforward use all those commands. I will show you. But
Okay.
since it is a GUI, okay, you can create tables by means of this text box and button. See here, create a new table. You have this facility. Okay,
Yes.
in which database we are now? We are now inside
SMS.
SMS underscore DB. Okay,
Mm.
so if you
Mm.
want to create a student table inside this database, then first we have to create a table. See here, create a new table. You follow, create new table. So I am
Yes, the
giving the
button is
name
there.
of the table, student. Okay, student table we are going to create. So how many columns you would like to have in student database? Say four columns. Okay, you can give as many columns as you want. Say
Is
initially
required.
four columns.
Okay.
So just
Oh,
click on this create button. Okay, see it will give you this entire table. It's easy
yes,
to
complete
create
structure
it.
is given.
Yeah, you do
Mm.
not have to write that create table command, although you can do it. Okay, so we will
Mm-hmm.
create another table by using the command. Okay, by writing the query. See here, I am creating this table. Say first name. Say if name. Right. Next column
Yes.
L name.
L name.
Next I put a city, and next say I'm giving. Okay, so roll number. I should give a ID first, na? The
ID
SID,
and class we can give.
student ID. Say I'm giving just name, city, and class.
Class.
Okay, these are the name of the columns, means fields or the attributes. You remember, if it is a
Yes.
table,
Where
then these are the
data
columns.
types.
Okay,
Mm.
this is the heading. These are called the attributes. So we have put those attributes here, right? Now for each attribute, we
Yes.
need to specify their data types. So this is the list of the available data types in MySQL. There is a difference from Oracle here. Okay, these are small difference from Oracle SQL to MySQL.
Mm. Okay.
So in Oracle, there was nothing called integer, all about number. There was number, but here you
Yes.
have integer. So for SID, we are selecting integer, right? For name, we are selecting
Mm.
varchar. You remember Oracle also had varchar.
Where there is.
Okay, but for varchar, you need to give a length. Say you are giving 50. That means maximum 50 characters you can enter in this field. Got it? For
Yes.
city, we are also selecting varchar, and I am keeping it 100. That means maximum 100 characters you can enter in this field. Next class, and for class we are keeping it integer. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Remaining columns you do not have to understand right now.
Understand.
Okay.
Oh,
Just these three columns, these three commands, this name, type, and
and length.
length or values. That's all about. You do not have to uh, learn for the time being right now. You do not need those things. Okay. So
Okay.
after entering your values, what you have to do, you have to save it. See here, save it. See, when I am entering this thing, okay, already an SQL query, the create table query has been prepared behind. Okay,
Mm.
if you want to look into that query, okay, so you can preview SQL, you can click on this button. So it will display the respective SQL query to create that particular table. Got it?
Yes.
But we do not right now want to see the query. We will write that query. See, save. I am just clicking on save. See, this is the table that MySQL have been created for me. See, this is your database. Click on the database. See, we are inside this database SMS underscore DB,
SMS DB.
and inside this DB we have only one table. This
Student
table has
table
just
with
been
the
created.
phone.
If
Mm.
I click
Mm.
on this table, you will see the content. Since we do not have any content inside the table, we are not able to see anything, right? Again, if you click on this SMS DB, so it will show you the list of tables, available tables. Okay. If you want to go inside this table, click on this. Now, if you want to see the structure of this table, means the data structure, then you click on this structure tab. Got it? So this is the structure tab.
Yes. Mm.
Okay. Now, suppose you want to introduce one more column into it. Then how can you do it? See here. Add one
Go to
column
table, add field. Mm.
after which field? Suppose after city field you want to enter. After city, you want to add one more column. So just click on go and give the name state. Make it varchar
Mm.
and make it 50. Save it. So after city, there is a
This is a
name for state.
column added state. Mm.
See here, I made it's not mistake. This state I make it as small letter. In all other cases, I already made it
Its
as
initial
capital
letter
letter. So
is
I want to
capital letter.
change this thing. How to change? Just
Edit.
click on this change button. You
Mm.
notice this
Mm.
change button? Okay.
Mm.
Click on this
Mm.
change, and just how simple it is. Okay, changed. Got it?
Yes, got it.
Okay. The next part is, see, we know that every table must have some key values. Means it is desirable to have the primary key for a particular table,
The table.
especially a
Mm.
master table. Okay. So this table currently do not have any primary key. We did not mention any field as primary key for the table. You remember how to mention a primary key for a particular table? We have to
Yes.
use the alter table command, add primary key, okay, or we have to
Yes.
mention the primary key while we are creating the table in the command
Mm.
through create table command. But
Yes.
here you can
Primary
set
here.
the primary key with most
Uh,
ease. That which field is suitable for primary key? Tell me.
they have notified ID, student ID will be
Student
there.
ID is suitable for having means be treated as a primary key. So just
Okay.
click this checkbox and press this button. See, this is this button.
Primary key.
Yeah,
Mm.
this becomes now your primary key. See, you can follow this small key icon over there. So this defines
Yes.
that this is a primary key. Got it?
Primary key. Oh, got it.
So this is the way how you can create tables inside your MySQL. Okay. Okay. Now we can create the table by using our SQL query too. How to do that?
Okay.
See here, inside this tab, you will find SQL, no? SQL tab. If you click, so there is a window where you can
We
enter your
can commands.
respective SQL
SQL
command.
query. Okay.
Here, if you want to create a table, then write your own command, create table. Say I am giving faculty, right? Faculty.
Mm.
Do you remember how to create?
Yes, yes. Create table keyword.
Create table faculty. Say FID is your faculty ID. Na? Number in Oracle we used to give number, say 5 like that. Okay.
Mm.
Here you have to give integer.
Eight.
Integer just like that. Integer you can give some length, then name, varchar, say 50, then city, varchar say 100. That's all. I do not want to keep more fields in faculty
Okay.
table right now. Later we can introduce some more fields. So after that you have to click on this go. Okay. Now
Yes.
for primary key, let's try if we can set primary key here also. How to set primary key? Just primary key, just like that. Okay. Now just press this go button. If
Mm.
everything is okay, then the table will be created. If anything is wrong, then some red labels will appear. Let's see what happens. Click go. See MySQL returned empty result set query. So query box, this faculty table has been created successfully. You can follow
Okay.
it here, right?
Yes.
So if you click on this faculty table, so you will get inside this faculty table. If you want to see the structure, so you go there. See FID becomes now primary
Table
key,
structure.
name, city.
Mm.
So we have created
Yes.
the tables in two ways. You can create the table by using this create table command. Okay. How to
Yes.
create table? Just click on this database tab and select here table name and give your number of columns required. Create. That is the way GUI means graphical user interface. Through graphical user interface, you are creating a table. By going this SQL command, you can create the table
Okay. By writing a comments.
by writing commands. Okay,
Fine.
so this is the way how you can handle a database. Okay, now
Yeah.
suppose uh, these are the databases. Now, as I told you that these databases, these tables will be populated by data coming from the user. Now, coming from the client end, this database table will be populated.
Populated.
But for
Yes.
the time being, if you want to put some demo data inside this faculty and student, that you can also do by using writing this command. You know how to insert a data. Okay, so
Insert into.
insert into. Okay, so just try to insert a data in your student table. So insert into student values. What are the values? Say 101 will be the ID.
The
You
student
remember
ID.
the
Yes.
field
That's
name,
according to the column. Yes. ID.
ID, then name. Na?
Name. Name.
Name say Sachin Tendulkar. Okay. See here
City.
in MySQL, this is a string. Na? You can use single quote, you can use double quote to
Yes. To
specify
give
a
the
string.
string.
Okay.
Yes.
So after name, what was there? City, I think.
City, state, and
The city is Mumbai and state
state.
is Maharashtra. Say I am giving state in double quote.
Both will accept.
Double quote. Then you have class. Okay, say class 12. That's all. This was the syntax of inserting a value into a table. Just run it. Go. See one row inserted. Huh? Now we
Huh.
would like to see the row. See here, if you click on this student, you can see the record has been inserted here. Okay. You can also use queries to see the record. So what is the command? Select star from
Student.
select star from student. See, this is the result. Tell me if these things are okay. This is your database part.
Yes, it's
Just a minute. Okay. Okay. So this is how you can use MySQL. Okay.
okay.
I'd like to request you to you have MySQL in your computer, means XAMPP is installed in your computer. So you
Yes,
should
it's a
practice these things to create some tables and enter data.
database.
Okay,
Okay,
just to remember this SQL part. Okay,
okay,
so see here. Okay, so now our job is, see, some parts are there in MySQL that I will tell you later. Okay,
okay.
means those all
Mm-hmm.
foreign keys and import, export. These thing we will do export, import. How to export a database, import a database. Okay, then we
Mm-hmm.
need some privilege. Okay,
Mm.
so these things you should know. We will tell you about that.
Okay.
But next thing, what we would like to do, that we will create a form, okay, where
Mm.
student can enter their data.
Okay.
Okay, and there will be obviously a submit button. Okay,
Okay.
when this submit button is clicked, this data will be sent to a server page. Okay,
Mm.
this
Okay.
is server page. This server page will then send this data to the student table.
Okay.
So what we have to do, we have to build a form where data can be, means these data, see here, if this is the database, student database. Okay, so it is not the right way to enter the data or input the data by means of entering inside this MySQL. No?
Yes.
So you should create
It
an
should come
application. That
to
application
enter
will
the data.
give you the facility. Okay, so this part is basically used by the backend or the database manager. Okay, normal user should not access this part. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so normal user or the viewer should have an interface, and that interface is this one. Okay, so
Oh.
their data
Mm.
will be bought in the server page. Inside that server page, you can do some processing over that data. You
Mm-hmm.
can check validation. You can do anything with that data. After doing the right operation, then you send the data to the server. In the same way, suppose user want to view some data, like you are logged to your Facebook account, you want to view, after login you want
Mm.
to view your own posts or
Mm-hmm.
the post by your friends, okay,
Mm.
into your timeline. Okay,
Mm.
so that time again there will be a server page which will fetch the data from the database, and
Mm-hmm.
that data will be sent to this part. This is your client section, this is your client or viewer section, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So we need to, next day we will do it, we will create this part, okay, these forms,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and we will also create this page. Okay,
Okay.
then send the data, we know this part now, this communication we know already,
Yes.
by
Date
means
and
of
date and
get
post
data, post data, we will
request.
receive the
Mm.
data here. Okay, now we
Mm.
have to know how to send this data to here, to the database. We know that
Okay.
by we need some SQL queries to insert those data into the database, right? So we have to write
Yes.
SQL queries here inside a
In the
PHP
server
file.
page.
That is the
Mm.
main thing to learn. Okay, it's a very simple
Okay.
thing. So we will write the SQL queries here. That data will be sent over there. The same
Okay.
thing, we will write the SQL query to fetch the data from the database, and we will send those data back to the user. Okay. So
Mhm.
next day our target will be do this cycle.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
currently I would like to request you to make a hand on this MySQL, and
Mm.
so that
Some
next
tables.
day these things will be easier to you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So just let me check the index what they are saying in PHP and MySQL. Introduction, basic MySQL command. Okay, basic MySQL command, I think we did today,
Creating table.
creating
Mm.
table and those things. PHP function for database, next day. Implementing CRUD operation, means create, read,
Read,
update, and delete.
update, delete.
Okay, these are the basic operations for database.
Mm.
Then you have prepared statement in PHP, means the SQL statement. You can prepare those SQL statement. How to prepare those statement, means prepare statement is basically a phrase used to prepare that SQL command, SQL statement.
Mhm.
Stored procedure, what are the stored procedure? Lab exercise. Okay, just these two three parts. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, initially I will show you the simplest way to perform this CRUD operation using PHP. Then we will see what is there inside this task. Okay, the
Okay.
simplest way, just you have to write two lines, data will be inserted, data will be fetched out from your database. Very much simple thing. Okay,
Okay.
so today we stop here. Tell me if you
Yes.
want to ask anything.
No.
Okay, first let me stop.
I'll just